All right, welcome back. Here we are at the lower finals. Volt coming from the lower bracket, Renshiro from the upper. So I think Volt had to play a couple of best of ones. Just one. It's always scary to play against, though. But Renshiro had to play against Ian, so I guess that means he might be a bit warmer, though maybe deflated. Volt's going to have the shot here, nice and low. Sneaking it right over. That's kind of what we come to expect from Volt's 1v1 behavior. Is at the moment of opportunity, try to exploit your opponent's position rather than trying to get some sort of flip reset on just like a high percentage shot. Volt, I think, got that 12er. Yeah, he's showing us. That gives him the possession. Whoa, Volt backed up. That gives him the shot here to the corner. See what I mean? It's weird to me that he like basically let Renshiro just take it. Like he was willing to go back down to the floor, but Renshiro just retreated instead. That's a strange one. So the winner of this goes to play a best of 7 against Ian at a game disadvantage, or Ian has the game advantage. The loser of this just gets $10 in the $100 tournament. Volt with 50 just lobs it, and he knows that Renshiro is going to have that no problem, but the follow-up is everything. Ooh, Volt jumps right above the demo. Slams it for a powerful shot, drops it down. That's enough. Volt is on fire right now. That's amazing. I can't believe he didn't get demoed, but that shot, that touch right there, rather crazy. So much height on that. Renshiro, despite having the full tank, really can't engage. Volt popping off. I'd guess these players probably won't change their tip-offs either. Volt's going to be on a long-distance dribble with the reset, and he just uses it to go back down. He wants to let Renshiro go after it, and just every engagement, Volt is getting away like a bandit. It's the same thing. He sees where Renshiro is going to be weakest. Renshiro, his car is aimed towards the back wall, so if Volt could sneak it into the front of the net, Renshiro's going to have a hard time bailing on that. Reset, maybe? Yeah, use it for a wave dash. I thought he would backflip it, but I guess that does give possession away. Volt doesn't have that one. It's Renshiro's possession now. He's got so much boost. What's the plan? Ceiling? Just straight dribble. One little tap, but that's Volt's save. Still, Volt might be in trouble for boost. He goes for the corner. Is it too late? Reset. No, Volt gets it. Needs to read it off of the bounce. Oh, no trouble there at all. Doesn't even need boost. 5-0 is a shock. I think certainly there's still time for Renshiro to re-grasp this game. But Volt is just so dominant right now. We didn't get to see how Volt lost to Ian. But, he is just on fire right now. I don't know if that means he wasn't versus Ian, or if Ian has just got all that. Renshiro for starting a long distance dribble. He lost control. Retakes the boost, though, so that means Renshiro's got the next engagement. Just flicks it. Volt still got a piece of it. Not a powerful enough flick, maybe. Volt gets the boost. Renshiro easily takes this away. Uh-oh, he's giving it right to Volt. Shot, though, not enough. Volt will take it off the rim. Let's Renshiro take it. I don't know about that 50. That looks real dangerous. That easily could be on target. Renshiro's going to snap the shot. Volt, maximum greed. I guess when you're up 5 goals, you can afford to be greedy. But he, like, turns back for the boost, misses it. And oh, no. Happens to the best of us. Straight down on that one. Volt pushing to the corner. Volt possession again. Oh, he misses it. I don't know if he was trying to flick that, but his wheels were facing the ball. Here's Renshiro with the reset, pushing it to the corner. It's just out. That gives Volt the counterattack opportunity of a lifetime. You definitely don't expect Renshiro to have any odds of saving that. But that's unfortunate. It bounced at like the worst spot on the rim for Renshiro. Bang. Great pinch. Six to 1. Center tip off, both players doing the same technique. Renshiro gets the boost, Volt takes the ball. He's gonna doink this one. That might give Renshiro a chance to go all the way across, and indeed he's gonna take it. One more touch. Volt just bails. It's 6 to be Renshiro, but that is an excellent play. Twisting at the right moment. Yeah, I think Volt knew once Renshiro had another touch, his odds were slim to save it, but I still feel like you gotta try. Oh, that's a great touch. He's gonna try to kill Renshiro, instead just takes him for a taxi ride. The push is straight upward. Renshiro's gonna have all kinds of time with this. Oh, that's great for Volt. He's gonna take it right to the backboard, slamming it down. These tiny micro mistakes, that little touch right there, these players are just so tuned in to be able to capitalize on it. You can almost see the exact moment. You could count the milliseconds of Volt's reaction speed on when Renshiro had that touch and Volt snaps at it. So Volt's kind of maintained that 5-goal lead. That might be a good sign for Renshiro, that he could actually come back in this game. The beginning was certainly a shock, 90 seconds and 5 goals there for Volt, but now it's Renshiro's time to shine. Great position there at the front of the net. We haven't seen any of like the staple hallmark Renshiro shots off the sidewall, just a fling straight into the front of the net. He has to retreat on this one. Doinks it to buy some space. Volt's gonna steal away that boost, but at the last second too, giving Renshiro hope the whole way, and steals that one critically. The shot doesn't look like it's gonna be in. Oh, never mind. Jeez. Straight, just a tactical victory there for Volt. That shot should not work, right? We agree. The math does not add up. I think Rocket League on that last angle just kind of nudged the ball in. 8 to 3. Car's kissing there for a moment, but now Renshiro might have a lineup. Not easy to score, but he gets it. Instead, Volt still gets the save. That's crazy that he even thought Renshiro could have that. It's off the rim. Renshiro lobbing it up to the middle of the net. Volt can easily take that. Renshiro continues to try to shoot it, but Volt deflects again for the 3rd time in a row. Maybe the 4th, actually. With the reset. Doubles it. It's going to be easy for Renshiro to take away, but still stalls for time. Volt's going to have loads of boosts on the ground. The shot, though, right to the corner. That's the shot I was talking about. Renshiro's shots are usually so fast and precise. You can't get to it in time, but Volt's been... his defense has been just perfect, feels like, this game. Both players on the ceiling. Renshiro bounces it, but Volt just retreats to the backboard. And that's how this game's going to end. Game 1 going to Volt. Renshiro now on the last life. Another save. One last time. Against impossible odds. I feel like Volt used all of his good saves. You only get 10 per tournament. Crazy. And of course, the game only gave him 5. But I feel like he got 5 saves in the last 30 seconds. Love the amount of twists these players do as they approach the ball. Certainly unnecessary, but it just gets you into the feel of the game. It'd feel wrong not to. Volt rolling this one up. This is really common in ones. We haven't seen it a lot tonight, but if an opponent goes to the backboard, rolling up the front of the net is so powerful. There's like nothing you can do, despite it being the slowest shot in the universe. A doink there. Renshiro, no respect for that. He just goes straight for the boost. Still, Volt's able to get 100 somewhere. Shot direct in. There it is. Renshiro slams one home. Bang. Staying far away from the backboard. That's the position Volt wants. It's a great line. It's going to be off the wing positions. So much boost being held by both players. They use just enough to line their trajectory up with the ball and then hold everything. And yet, I don't think either player is really going to exploit the other one. They might just get slower and slower. I've seen that before. Renshiro just dives after it. It might be in, just off. He's right there. Volt will take the shot. Almost gets the bump onto Renshiro, but Renshiro underneath. Terrible bounce, though, for Volt. Gets the save, though. Rolls up. He's got 50 boost to turn this into a shot. Still got some. Wants to stay behind it. Renshiro, you expect to be more powerful there, though. Jeez. Long distance blast is going to bounce nicely for him. Renshiro goes after. But Volt, he thinks ahead. He lets Renshiro hit the ball right to him, but he's not able to retaliate. Full boost now for Volt in the corner. Renshiro holding the backboard. Doesn't have to sweat for that one. It's going to roll up nicely here for Renshiro, although it's tricky. Puts it on the front. Volt going maybe a too far forward. Yeah, it's punished for it immediately. Watch him take this 12 pad. That's how you know this goal is going in. Okay, well, he didn't quite get the 12 pad until later, but the point still stands. He's way too far forward. It's just like habit. You just really want that 12 pad. It calls to you inside the net, but it puts you in a bad spot if the shot's happening immediately. There's Renshiro going for a bump. Volt just goes higher and higher. He's going to have the shot to follow it up as well. Needs the bump. Renshiro, never mind. It's just in. Tie game. Wow, bouncing it off of the floor. I didn't even notice. That's genius. Lining up the shot with that floor bounce is so cool. I think any of us would still try to do that, but the precision of the lineup is amazing. Sink says, we make Ian play with one hand and one leg. I don't know what the one leg does. How do you enforce that someone plays with one leg? You mean, wait, okay. You mean he, like his right hand is on the controller and then he has a foot on the controller or something? He's not allowed to use the bumpers then? Or maybe you can wrap your feet around with your longer toes? You know what? Let's forget that. I need to somehow bleach my thoughts of everything I just said. I don't want to think about toes holding a controller. Oh, he's going to go for it. Oh, what a shot! Bang! That's a great angle. I'm looking at this like there's no way, right? Especially for when he took off. Jeez, he shut me up quick. Not easy for Renshiro to save that too, being near post. Volt lined up again. Low flick. Oh, Renshiro doesn't have it. I think he hit the brakes at the wrong moment or saw something entirely different. Oh, he recognized that he couldn't get there, I guess. He had to turn, but then Volt was right in the way. That's so savage. You're used to, like, if a player is on defense, they should be able to save just about everything. Renshiro sinks one. Wait! It's saved! That ball, 99% in, but Volt shovels it out. It's still up. Neither player is sure when it's going to drop back down. Renshiro's going to try to bicycle this one, and it's good. Volt still gets the save. Just surviving off of that 12er. Yeah, Volt, I think, knows there's nothing to be gained here, but Renshiro, he wasn't able to pick up that full... Oh, that bump, though. I thought Volt was going to have a chance because Renshiro didn't take that full boost on the side, but he just turned it into a good bump opportunity. Finally, one of those connects. It feels like it's been all night. We haven't seen one. Renshiro still fighting. He's got the measly 100 seconds here. Get another goal. Oh, well. I'm glad he didn't make us wait that long. What was that, Volt? I mean, sure, it's like tricky, but he tried to get all kinds of extra value by not jumping. He wanted to catch it and then turn it into a dribble. And his precision failed him at that moment. Renshiro first with possession. He turn it into his lead here with this shot. Volt stretches to save it, but gets it nonetheless. And it's Volt from the sidewall. Speedy here. It's off the rim. Renshiro has to jump in the way, expecting the shot to come through. But it's going to bounce off the net hard. No boost there for Volt. Not for the first time he's missed that same pad. He'll still get the save. Uh-oh. That's a mistake. Renshiro is in a great spot now. What a shot, though. What a save, I mean, from Volt. The demo. The boost take. And there's nothing left here for Renshiro. Oh, gosh, that's still scary, though. Somehow an orange trail. Volt turns it around. Needs the 45 to cooperate. The shot is off. Oh, and no demo means Renshiro has the touch, but no, he can't turn it into a shot. A lot of mistakes being made here in the final minute. We're still tied. Wow. The ball stalls. Renshiro gets huge distance. It's just on target. Oh, Volt reads it. I thought that bounce was terrible. No one was going to read that, but Volt got it. Unreal. A little scoop out there for Renshiro to save it. And he's got possession again. Angling for the front of the net. Right into Volt. He stretches for that save. It's so obvious. The shot and where the save is going to go. Volt doubles up. It's still saved away. That's scary, but that means overtime, maybe. Let's see what Renshiro decides. He might just drop it. No. He decides to fake his way towards it, but that's going to be just a 50-50. Volt drops it instead. Overtime. Renshiro on the last life. Needs the next goal to keep his tournament progress. That's Volt here. Resets. Drops it back down, trying to fake Renshiro out. He's going to set on top of it. What a save. That's a tense moment for sure. Don't know if Renshiro's going to have the power to kick it out. Volt unbumped there. Able to lift it up and out. Volt gets huge distance on that too. Enough to get him some boost. He deflects it to the corner. That actually might be a good move. He turns it into a shot. Renshiro goes after it early. That does give the possession back to Volt. He launches it into the air. No pre-jump here from Renshiro. Volt just sits on top of it. And that's the game. GG's. Wow, that touch is so good. Super hard to line those up, those bounces, but he had all the time in the world. And because he took that corner boost, Renshiro was just at a boost deficit. Well played. So Volt gonna be moving on to the grand finals. They played earlier, but it was only a best of 3. So because Ian has a game advantage, Volt needs to win 4 games. Ian only needs to win 3 in this best of 7. I'm gonna play the intro video in the meantime while I gather some water and then gather the players.